if you don't achieve success in the same amount of time as I did, then you're going to think you're doing something wrong. You're going to quit, you're going to change your strategy, and you're going to keep on making the same mistakes. The only way to become a trader is to focus only on your journey. And I can't stress this enough, guys. It's so important. This is probably one of the most important videos on my channel. It's focusing on your own journey. What I want you to do is have a think, have an actual think, and ask yourself, what have I done? What have I improved on in the last month or year that I wasn't doing before? And you're gonna find things, I guarantee you're gonna find things you've improved on. And appreciate that you've improved. Appreciate that, okay, you know what? I've actually learned a strategy. I may not be profitable, but a year ago today, I had no idea what forex was and I didn't know a strategy. Okay, that's good. That's progress. Appreciate that. Appreciate the fact that you've made progress. Yo guys, we're back with another motivational video, and in today's video, I actually ended up asking some of you guys on my Instagram what you want me to speak about, right? Because it's down to you. Ultimately, these videos are for you. I want you guys to be motivated, and I want you guys to give me ideas for these videos so that I can speak about the topics that you have the most interest in. Now, the video today, right, is from my friend Jonathan. He gave me the idea to speak about comparison being the thief of joy, because this is 100% true. And today's video is going to be all about that. It's going to be about comparing yourself to others when you're in your journey of trading, but also comparing yourself to others when you are actually successful, because that's something that I still do, right? I'm always, and this is something you can never really get rid of, but you're always going to be comparing yourself to someone doing better than you. And a result of this is you're never satisfied. You're never happy with what you're doing and how you're living your life. For example, it's so easy for me to go and think that I'm doing well, that I scroll on Instagram, and then there's a 16-year-old millionaire, you know? And bro, it's crazy. If you keep comparing yourself to people, you're never going to be satisfied with your results. So that's what I'll speak about in a lot of detail today. So guys, the first thing you need to understand is that your journey of becoming a trader is going to be different, totally different to somebody else's journey. Nobody in the entire world has the same trading journey as you. And therefore, as a result, if you're comparing your journey to anybody else's, then you're basically, I don't know why. There's no point. There is no benefit for you doing that because everyone's journey is totally different. For example, I learned how to trade in about a year and a half of really taking it seriously. Now, if you compare yourself to me, then you're going to be annoyed at yourself if you don't see success like I have in a year and a half, and then you're going to probably go and quit. You're going to probably think trading is a scam. You're going to think that this isn't for you. And ultimately, simply because you've compared yourself to me or somebody else or your friend, then you're now going to be disheartened if you don't achieve the level of success that they saw given that period of time, which is a terrible thing to do, especially because, like I said, trading is totally random on when you're going to be successful. Nobody's journey is the same. Absolutely nobody's journey is the same. Even two twin brothers learning the exact same strategy and started at the same day, they're going to have a different experience because their psychology is never going to be the same, which basically means that nobody ever can have the same trading journey as you. So for you to go and compare yourself to somebody else, whether that's comparing yourself to somebody in your trading community or your mentor or your best friend or someone you've seen on YouTube who's a similar age to you, who's also successful and you're not, that is not what you need to do. Yes, you can look up to me for inspiration and think, you know what, I'd like to be like Sal and be a full-time trader at some point in time, but definitely don't go and think that you need to be a trader in the same amount of time as me or less, because that is going to basically make you think that you're not doing enough. If you don't achieve success in the same amount of time as I did, then you're going to think you're doing something wrong. You're going to quit, you're going to change your strategy, and you're going to keep on making the same mistakes. The only way to become a trader is to focus only on your journey. And I can't stress this enough, guys. It's so important. This is probably one of the most important videos on my channel. It's focusing on your own journey. And I can go so deep into this, okay? Because it's not just about not focusing on others, but when it actually comes to trading, right? When it actually comes down to taking the trade, if you're, for example, focused on what your best friend is taking a trade on at that same day, you're now going to be copying him for a trade which realistically you probably shouldn't have taken. And it's yet again because you're comparing yourself to somebody who you should not be comparing yourself to. For example, in my community, right, we mainly trade GBP USD, but over the last couple of days, a few people have been trading Euro USD. Now, naturally, that is going to influence some of my community to look at Euro USD, even though they know they should only be looking at GBP USD. And as a result, people are now trading Euro USD, even though they shouldn't, which makes them lose more than they should, which makes them see less results, makes them unconfident, and ultimately makes their trading ability slightly worse because they're now comparing themselves to somebody else, trying to copy their way of trading, which doesn't work because everyone's trading journey is totally individual. And they now are seeing worse results simply because they were copying somebody else and they should have just been focused on their own journey. And in case you don't know, that is not what you want to do. Yes, it's, oh, my stick. But yes, it's important to, have friends along the journey of becoming a trader and, have a community to learn with. However, don't put all of your faith in somebody else. Even the people who I mentor, even the people in my community who I help out on a daily basis, right? I still say to them, look, don't be reliant on me. Don't wait for me to tell you when to trade. Have some sort of, self-confidence to take these trades yourself, because that's what I want everyone in my community to be like. I don't want you to need to rely on me. I don't want you to have to say, Sal, you taking the trade. That's not the point of trading. That's not why I teach you, if you're in the community at least. And if you're not in the community, by the way, it is an amazing community. And we have insane results at the moment. One of my members is 500K funded. We've had people pass funded accounts in less than a month of joining me. We've got insane results. But that's not the purpose of this video. But if you are looking to join, hit the first link in the description and you can basically sign up on our website. But the point I'm trying to say is, guys, comparing yourself to others is going to be your downfall in trading. And as I was saying, yes, having a community is amazing, but sometimes, guys, it is important to focus on your own journey. Don't worry about what someone else is doing because it's about you. You need to be selfish in this game of learning how to trade. You need to spend time focusing on your own strategy, not caring about, oh, is this guy taking a trade? Why did I miss his trade? Who cares? Focus on why you took the trade, why you didn't take the trade, not why this guy took the trade or didn't take the trade. It doesn't matter what he did, right? Forget it. Sometimes, guys, you seriously need to just focus on yourself and be selfish in this game of learning how to trade. Take time off social media, right? When I was learning how to trade as well, I was in a community, and sometimes, guys, I would just basically come off the community to spend a week or two focusing only on me, having no distractions, nobody telling me what to do, nobody giving me signals, nobody persuading me with ideas in the chat, right? And that's important to do. Take a break, right? And lock in and focus on your own trading. Do some backtesting, do some journaling, do some things only on you. And you'll be surprised how much you'll learn if you literally just spend, a week or two literally just focusing on only your trading and not caring about anybody else. Now, sort of leading on from this, right? Comparison in my life is also a very, very big thing. Like I mentioned a bit at the start, it's so easy once you're successful to forget that you've actually achieved your dreams that you were once fighting for. Like, bro, I literally would have probably never thought this was possible, to be totally honest. If I'm being honest with you guys, I did not think, I knew I'd be profitable. I knew I'd make this into my reality at some point. But the fact, guys, I've literally just turned 21 about a month ago, and I live in Thailand. I have a 5-year visa, and I can live in Thailand for 5 years if I wanted to, right? To me, this is this insane achievement. It doesn't even feel real, bro. It doesn't even feel real, but it is real. And sometimes you need to step back and appreciate how far you've come, because it's so easy to achieve your goals, to get funded, to get a payout, and then not even be happy, not even be satisfied, bro. You're just never happy. And that's why this entrepreneurial journey that you will go through, and you're going through at the moment, is so hard. It's tough. It's really tough because you're never satisfied. You hit that goal of a $2,000 payout, and then you're like, why didn't I go for more? And then you're never happy, bro. Like, it's crazy. It's really crazy. You're never satisfied with however much money you make. I hit a really good trade. I think it was last Monday. I made about, on my funded accounts at least, I made like $6,000-7,000. And I was like, I was happy. Don't get me wrong. I was happy. But it's also a thing where I'm so emotionally unattached to the money that I don't appreciate that I've just made fucking $6,000. in a single trade, bro. Like, even to make $500 is insane. But to make $6,000, $10,000, whatever it is, and to be like so emotionally unattached by that amount of money is messed up. That's not how humans are meant to be, bro. Like, what normal human, what normal guy who works a normal job is gonna see $6,000 profit and not be excited? Like, that's not normal, but that's what trading does to you. It makes you literally, become unemotional, bro. And it's crazy. Like, and the reason why is because I'm always comparing myself to somebody else. I'm always on social media seeing, oh, this guy's doing better than me. He's making more money than me in trading. Am I a bad trader? Am I doing something wrong? Should I change my strategy? Do I need to change something about my trading? But then when I take a step back, I'm like, bro, how the hell am I comparing myself to somebody who's doing better than me when I'm literally living my dream life? Like, how, bro? So seriously, guys, at every level of your life, you are going to be comparing yourself to somebody. It doesn't stop. It literally doesn't stop. Even billionaires, and this is the thing. I don't know the exact statistics on this, but a big amount of suicides come from people who are millionaires or billionaires. Now, the reason why is because they realize that money is not the reason for their happiness, right? And they focus so much on money. They focus on so much comparing themselves to another billionaire and trying to get to billionaire level or millionaire level, that they don't actually realize they're living their dream life. But because they're so focused on other people's success and achieving what they've achieved, they're not happy with what they've got, even though they should be. And comparison literally causes them to become suicidal. Like, that is the truth, bro. Comparison is not the thief of joy, but it's worse than that, bro. It can cause literally suicide because you're always comparing yourself to somebody else. And that's why when millionaires, for example, when billionaires get so much money, they realize, well, I'm not happy now. I've got all this money, but I'm not happy. Why not? I thought having money was going to make me happy, but it doesn't, bro. I'm not speaking for myself. I'm speaking in terms of, like, if I was a billionaire, it wouldn't change my happiness. It would probably make me less happy because I'd realize right now, if I was a billionaire right now, I'd realize, you know what? This money does not make me happy. Having a certain amount of money does not make me happy at all. What I've realized since being a trader is that all you need is enough money to be free, to travel the world and provide for your family and eat pineapples, bro. That's it. That's it, bro. That's it. I couldn't need anything else. I promise you guys. But even now, even when I know I'm really, really happy with my life, I'm still always, comparing myself to somebody else. I saw a guy on Instagram today. He's called Musa. You probably know him, right? I saw on Instagram, he paid $120,000 to stay in a house for 1 week. 120K for 1 week. Now, I know that's retarded. I know, like, it's not needed. And I hope you guys watching appreciate and understand that him paying $120,000 to stay in a house for 1 week is not going to make him any more happy than if he didn't do that. And I hope you understand that. I hope you understand that eventually, guys, it gets to a point where money does not make you more happy, right? It doesn't make you more happy. And comparing yourself to somebody like Musa, who spent $120,000 on 1 week of rent, is retarded to do. Because let me just tell you for a fact, that is beyond what you need in life. You don't need that. Money and comparing yourself to somebody like him is not important. It comes a point where money just isn't, it doesn't matter. Once you start making over $20,000, 30K a month, whatever it is, a good amount like that, the money doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, right? If I was making $1 million a month compared to what I make now, which is still a very good amount of money, I wouldn't be more happy. I promise you for a fact, I wouldn't be any more happy. So it comes a point, guys, where comparing yourself to others, there's no benefit to it, is what I'm trying to say. And I know I've been waffling for a bit here, but I want you guys to realize that your goals of why you want to be a trader have to be more than money. They seriously need to be more than money. Because if that's all you care about, you're going to eventually realize, bro, just like all these billionaires who eventually become billionaires, fucking hell, why am I not happy, right? Because all they cared about was money. They didn't care about anything else. And then when they've got money, when they've actually achieved the success, then they realize, my life is empty. I don't have God. I don't have a good relationship with my family, because maybe you lose your family and your friends on the way of becoming a billionaire or millionaire, right? And then when you get it, you realize I sacrificed everything I loved for money. And that's why they kill themselves. And I don't want to get too deep into this, but it's really, really true. And it's something that I know for a fact is true, because like I can just imagine it happening. Like if you, I'm not saying in any way I'm suicidal, not in the slightest, but I'm so content and happy with my life. But I'm trying to say that based on how much money I make now, and if I was to make $1 billion and that was my only focus, for example, to make $1 billion, and then when I got to $1 billion, I wasn't happy, I would probably be like questioning why I did it. I'd be thinking, I put all of this time to make $1 billion or $1 million, and I'm not happy. What a waste of time. And that's true. Like, that's literally so true, guys. It comes to a point where comparing yourself to others and trying to achieve some insane goal is just pointless. Be happy with what you've got. Be happy with the goals you've achieved so far, guys. And appreciate the journey, bro. I might just go on forever. I might just keep chatting shit and just keep the camera going, because it's so, so important, guys. Don't compare yourself to others. Don't compare yourself to me, right? And if you're at a position right now where possibly you're not enjoying or you're not seeing success in trading, right? Which was a big thing for me. I didn't see success in trading for like a good year. For a good year, I didn't see any progress. But I kept going. And what I did, which actually I recommend you all do, okay, is when you're not seeing success, what I want you to do is have an actual think, and ask yourself, what have I done? What have I improved on in the last month or year that I wasn't doing before? And you're going to find things. I guarantee you're going to find things you've improved on. And appreciate that you've improved. Appreciate that, okay, you know what? I've actually learned a strategy. I may not be profitable, but a year ago today, I had no idea what forex was and I didn't know a strategy. Okay, that's good. That's progress. Appreciate that. Appreciate the fact that you've made progress. Sorry, Cap. Guys, there's some girls that just walked past. Should we get them on the stage? I can't continue, guys, until they go, so I'm just going to sit here and eat a pineapple. But bear with me. I'll probably cut it here and then continue in a second. So yeah, I kind of forgot where I was at. But the thing is, guys, when you're on your journey of being successful, appreciate how far you've come. Seriously, guys, appreciate how far you've come. I've got some members in my community who, you know, are comparing themselves at the moment to somebody else who's doing really well. And this is something that I did when I was learning how to trade, right? When you're in a community like Trading Edge Mastery, there's always going to be people seeing success before you. There's always going to be people who are doing really, really well. And it's natural to think or compare yourself to them. But guys, you need to understand, you seriously need to understand, and this is mainly just for my community right now, and I'm just speaking to you guys. If you're in Trading Edge Mastery, this is for you. Seriously, guys, don't focus on anyone else. Focus on you and appreciate how far you've come. Appreciate your success. Appreciate the fact that you've actually understood my strategy. Appreciate the fact that you've taken the risk to sign up to my course, to try and learn a thing. Try and learn a strategy, sorry, not a thing. But appreciate that you've actually taken the step necessary to see results. And yes, you may not be where you want to be, but guys, you're close. You're so close. And it may take you a few more months. It may take you another year. But I can tell you for a fact that comparing yourself to somebody else in the community and being frustrated that you're not where they are, even though me and you both know everyone's journey is totally different, is going to be detrimental and it's going to hinder your success. So yeah, I mean, I've really loved this video. It's been so, so good. I was actually in a really good flow of things, but then those girls walked past and then I had to stop. So I kind of forgot where I was at. But yeah, I want to keep it going though. I think I should keep it going. I'm gonna have another pineapple, give me some more power, and I'm gonna jump back in again. So guys, bear with me. If you're enjoying this so far, leave a comment below and just say, I've got this. Leave a comment and say, I'm gonna crush 2025 or something, or I don't know, bro, but yeah. So guys, like I said, leave a comment below if you are ready to smash 2025. And if you are, guys, we literally have how many more months? It's almost March. So we have what, 9 more months, right? Guys, it's almost March, bro. It's almost March. How is it almost March? It's been 2 months or 2025 already. Is that not crazy? So guys, March is almost upon us, bro. Is that not mad? Is that not crazy? Like, if you haven't been working hard, guys, this year so far, sort yourself out. Sort yourself out and start working hard. Because, you know, and I'm going to get quite deep here, and I'm sorry if I offend you in any way saying this, but if you're not where you want to be, it's for a reason, right? Maybe you didn't invest in that course. Maybe you didn't take trading seriously last year. Maybe you didn't actually study your strategy, right? But whatever it is, that's why you're not successful. So why are you not changing yourself this year? Like, so for example, right? Let me get into this quite deeply, because this is what happened with me, right? I was learning how to trade for about 2 years before I paid for my first mentor. Now, in those first 2 years, I saw no success, and every single month that I saw no success, guess what? I kept saying, you know what? It's fine. I'm just going to keep learning, and eventually I'm going to learn how to trade without paying for a course or without changing anything that I'm currently doing. And then guess what? Every single month, nothing changed, because I didn't make a change in my life. So I didn't see success. So if that's you, if you're watching this video and you're not making changes and you're not trying to change what didn't work last year, why not? Like, bro, I'm sorry, because I know I'm getting deep here, but what the hell makes you think you're going to be a successful trader if you weren't a successful trader last year, and you're not going to change anything about how you traded this year compared to last year? You're going to try and do the exact same thing which didn't work for you last year and expect and pray that it works for you in 2025 without making any changes? Are you stupid? Like, are you actually dumb? Do you actually think, bro, that if it didn't, bro, like seriously, if you aren't seeing success, you have to make a change. And by the way, in case you're watching this video and you're thinking, I thought he just said not to change the strategy last video. I don't mean change the strategy. What I mean is, if you are currently, for example, learning on YouTube, and you've been learning, but nothing's clicking, just like I was 2 years ago when I was just trying to learn for free on YouTube and nothing was changing, you have to take the leap of faith to pay for a mentor. This video is just to tell you guys that you do need to invest in yourself, right? You do need to believe in yourself. You do need to stop comparing yourself to others. And a part of that, like I was saying before, is going to be investing in a mentor. That's what I did. That's what changed the game for me. And I seriously do recommend you go ahead and do that. If you didn't see success in 2024, change something, bro. Make a change, invest in yourself, because what's the worst that happens, right? I heard this quote probably maybe 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. So think about it like this. If you're currently working a 9-to-5 job, right? And you invest in a course to try and learn how to trade, tell me what's the worst thing that happens? Think about this in your head right now. What's the worst thing that can happen? The worst thing that can happen is you fail and you go back to living just like you were living before. Just like everybody else is living who has a 9-to-5 job. The worst case scenario, if you fail, is you go back to being normal. Do you understand? Like, how are people not taking risks? When I was learning how to trade, right, and when I actually took the leap of faith to invest in a mentor, I committed everything I could to master trading in that year, right? I paid for courses, I paid for prop firm challenges. I was basically broke at university, putting all my student finance into learning how to trade because I realized something had to change because it didn't work the year before that. So clearly I've got to change something. So if that's you right now, make that change, bro. Make that change. Learn from somebody, me or somebody else. I don't actually care. Seriously, I don't care. Because I've got enough students now and I'm happy with the community, how it's going. I don't really care. But the point is, make a change. Because if you don't make a change, you're never going to see success. And I know I've sort of gone off topic here, and this isn't really to do with comparison being the thief of joy anymore. But yeah, I think I'm going to end it here, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Whew. Bro, I love these videos. I seriously love these videos. And if you love them as well, make sure, guys, to leave a like, leave a comment. Make sure, guys, to subscribe because it helps the channel grow. And If you want to join the community, Trading Edge Mastery, then click that first link in the description and I'll see you guys inside. Peace.